Well, it was a valiant attempt, gang, but the Yankees dropped it 3-2, and to the Chicago White Sox. And you know, uh, bats were not really there. They weren't. So, but tomorrow's another day. I think the bats will be a little bit more aggressive tomorrow. And let's see who's pitching tomorrow. It's going to be Randy Vasquez for the Yankees because Nestor Cortez is on IL, not a 15-day IL. But tomorrow, and they play at 7:05 p.m. tomorrow. Who's on the White Sox? Lance Lynn's pitching tomorrow, so former Yankee Lance Lynn. He's 4-6 with a 6.55 ERA. He's got 76 strikeouts and 26 walks, so he's striking out a lot of guys. But shout out to everybody in the chat. It is a 3-2 final. White Sox took it. Now, check out the rest of the American League here. Red Sox are winning 5-2 in the eighth. Orioles are tied 2-2 in the seventh with Milwaukee. And that's it. So, it's like the Rays are off today. And the Blue Jays, looks like they're off too. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on, earlier scores. Oh, wait, the Rays won 7-0. Excuse me, the Blue Jays won 5-1, so never mind. So, again, Joel, Mike Consiglietti, the king of Texas is in the house. What is that? What is going on, everybody? There's no official news on Judge yet. They're taking it day by day, Rob. Okay? And be sure to hit that like button, gang, and just hit that like button, and let's get these Yankees fired up for tomorrow. Hopefully they'll win tomorrow against Lance Lynn. There's no official news on Judge yet. They put Nestor on the IL, but they're taking it day by day. He's got swelling in his toe, and they're waiting for. I mean, I don't know. You should know by now whether his toe is broken or not, but apparently they haven't gotten that yet. So unfortunately, but he says he's feeling better, which is good prospect. I mean, it's good, good news. But again, I don't see the point because the fact of the matter is, remember DJ had a toe issue last year, okay, and he didn't really have his legs under him because of it. There's the same thing's going to happen to Judge if he doesn't let his toe heal, okay, and all that weight he's putting on it, and then expecting to shift his body in such a way that's going to put a lot of stress on his toe. I would not play him anytime soon, Judge. So I wouldn't even pinch him to try to sneak him in the game. He's not going to be Aaron Judge. So we got to get his toe right. So, and that's important. Dave McCutcheon, thanks so much, man. I appreciate tough loss. So 150 inning lead in total innings last place on IL. Damn, 150. Wow. At least for person something. It's a good point, David. But guys, I mean, this is the one reason why I did the video yesterday with a potential trade with White Sox and the Yankees. Why the White Sox would be a good partner. Lucas Giolito, he no hit them through 6 innings today. This is what I'm talking about. A starter like that would be a good addition to the Yankees. And again, imagine him and let's just say Rodon comes back healthy. It's a different ballgame, different rotation. So, but yeah, I mean, pretty much they didn't really do anything until the end of the game, right? So, and Josh Johnson with that nice home run, so it's nice to see him. Got to see Stanton pick things up here. Got to see some of these other bats picking things up too. So, but I mean, we even saw Joe Kelly in there today, and it was decent. He just want to give up that run now. KF, that double, and I didn't really want. So many people wanted gone. IKF broke up no hitter, got the game winning hit the other day. He's doing a lot of little valuable things for the Yankees. So it's good to see. It really is good to see. Hopefully no IL, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Because they can even do a 10-day IL and just make it retroactive. It'd be shorter. But they need to get more clarity on his toe. There's still swelling there. It's feeling better, but we got to get that swelling down too. Can Beater get quiet? Maybe. Yeah, happy D-Day. Yeah, happy D-Day. Yes, indeed. June 6th, man. Yeah. Yes, indeed, Davey. Yeah, just sleepy offense, right? So they have to get that. They got to fix that tomorrow, and not only tomorrow, but more days. But yeah, I mean Giolito, yeah, innings eater. I mean he had a high pitch count through 6. He was like 100 through 6, but I would take a consistent guy to throw 6. Any day of the week, man. That was a good outing today from Giolito. Very good outing. And I'd like to see Crochet and Bummer at some point just to see what they're like. So again, it's been a while since I've seen them, but they might have to put that nail a hole in the maybe, maybe Texas. I don't know. I'm really curious to see what they're gonna say. Testing. I mean, see the podiatrist already, and the X-ray should be pretty quick. So you know, hopefully we'll get some good news. Yeah, Montez is starting to throw. Luis Hill starting to throw. Um, who else? Those two guys are starting to throw. So 6 month badge. 6 month badge. What are you referring to, Ed? Well, congrats, dude. What do you mean by 6 month badge? Now I'm really curious. Yeah, Schmidt wasn't bad, man. 3 runs, it wasn't bad at all. You know. Oh, Steven, fantastic, man. Nice slice for HVAC career. It's a good job, man. HVAC. We're having guys putting an addition on my house right now. We got the HVAC guys doing some work. Oh, good stuff, Stephen B. Good stuff. Yeah, Schmidt wasn't that bad. Really wasn't. Yeah. Yeah. Good, Michael. I'm glad he survived it, man. That's good. What's that? What's the 6 month badge, Ed? I want to make sure I'm not missing something here. I want to make sure I know what you're talking about. Aiden, I'm doing in my next series of videos. I mean, Dodgers is one of the teams I'm going to be doing trade with, so as well as a bunch of others. So stuff coming over the next week. Really off the bill. No, he was not Aiden. They're not going to play Judge. They're not. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for one pinch hit. It's not worth it. You could set him back along. No. Crook is in AAA. They said they optioned him back out of AAA. So, yeah, the weather was kind of funky. The air quality was terrible today because of the wildfires, and it was not a good day to play baseball. I mean, it was a very, it's even said very unhealthy air quality. So, um, you know, batting the best hitter. Yeah, I mean, I wish Judge be third. Quillen out third. I think the best contact hitter should be batting second. The best overall player hitter should be batting third, in my opinion. So, yeah, I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that one. Dude. Texas, the king of Texas. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, the Mets lucked out big time. Jacob DeGrom needs Tommy John surgery. That's making like 6 months to be a member. Wow, congratulations! If that's a 6 month badge, congratulations, man. I wanted to make sure I knew I thought it was a job thing or a job certificate or something like that. So I wanted to properly congratulate you. But 6 months, man. It's an honor. It is an honor to have you in the 161, man. It really is. Andrea, Ed, yes, indeed. Judge in the right field game. Yeah, they also announced today that they're revamping the right field gate today. The Dodgers. So, which is crazy. Which is crazy. Yeah, well, this is true. But if your team has a good bench, they're a dangerous team. Luis Robert, you know, potential, but I mean, I think they're looking for a left fielder. And look at that careless play that him and Benintendi had, and it was at the 8th inning, the IKF's double. Man, all right, Ed. Okay, I'm glad that you're a member for 6 months. Like I said, I wanted to make sure it wasn't a job thing, because if it was, I want to properly congratulate you. But this is a great honor too. So congratulations to that too, Ed. Love having you, man. I really do. Lewis Roberts, he's a young, dynamic player. He's on the team control for a bunch of years on the cheap. I would take him over Benintendi. You know, Dodgers Wall versus Judge. Did an office in your house, nice. Yes, it does, Dave. Believe me, I can't wait to get back to my house so I can get in the office. Oh. Yeah, I mean, DeGrom's got a violent delivery. He's not been able to stay healthy, so the Mets did dodge a bullet, and a lot of other teams dodge a bullet too. I mean, a lot of folks wanted the Yankees to get him. Mm-mm-mm. Tomorrow, Randy Vasquez, Shraggy, is pitching tomorrow. He's replacing Nestor Cortez, who got put on a 15-day IL today. Yeah, so line up with 5 hitters at the hole infield. Yeah, Tom. Yeah, dude. Are you going to the game? Nice, T Drake. Yeah, hopefully the weather will clear up. That was a scary looking friggin' sky. My gosh. Oh, yeah, that wildfires, man. My gosh. My goodness. You could smell all the way from Jersey. Damn, wait, man. Again, judges tell we're waiting on. They haven't confirmed anything whether it's broken or not. There's still swelling. They're waiting for the swelling to go down too. And the test results they haven't announced anything yet. So I think they're taking it day to day with Judge, and I think it would just be smart to put him on IL and retroactive it. So just to get somebody up here that can actually play, whether it's whatever it is, Estevan Flor, whatever it is, get somebody up who can play, Michael. But that's the situation right now. And I'm waiting for the MRI results on Greg Allen too. They were supposed to give an MRI yesterday, so we haven't gotten any of that either. Yeah, I saw that Aiden Lucas Licky. Yeah, and the Blue Jays option Alec Manoa today, so it's crazy. But I think Giolito and one of those relievers would be a nice fit here. I really do. Uh, yeah, DeGrom, man. Yeah, he's dominant when he's healthy, but he's just not healthy enough. So it's a shame. I mean, Sean. I mean, Bader first, that DJ second, Judge Rizzo. Yeah, I mean, something like that would be a good. I think a good idea. D's. No, I didn't hear he had a home run today, but I heard he's been playing pretty well, Baltimore. But whatever. Benintendi's not hurt. He was out there. He was playing. He was out there playing. He was playing left field today. 2 weeks entering. Nice. I'm so excited for you folks that you're going to the games. That's awesome. Who are they playing, Andre, when you go? Yeah. Yeah, we got serious air quality load over here today. Could Peraza be called up soon? I think so. I think he should be too. I think he should be. Bench player, left fielder. So I mean, yeah, I mean, there's some pieces that they need. You're right about that, Steven. You're right about that. Oy, Ed, it's that bad in Maine. Oy, oy, oy. Sorry, dude. We got a little bit of rain earlier and some thunder and stuff like that, but you know, we need some rain over here on the East Coast too. And maybe Michael, if Judge goes to the IL pros, I mean, that'd be probably a good idea. Or they might call up an outfield. I just don't know whether they'll call up an outfield or not, but need somebody um, to be able to patrol the outfield too. So, all right, we got 40 likes. Let's try to get to at least 50 likes, gang. If anybody hasn't hit that like button yet, if we got 10 people who can hit the like, hit that like button, gang. So it's greatly appreciated. Did the Dodgers not take care of that game since it sounds like they haven't, Wink? It's ridiculous, man. But now they're apparently fixing it. You know, Ashwin's the worst. Yeah, I mean, he's worst. What do you mean sick of the same thing every year, Cameron? What do you mean? Yeah, I'm glad the Yankees dodged the bullet with DeGrom. I really am. Oh yeah, yeah. Hiring scams. I heard about that too. So that sucks, dude. Connecticut. Sorry, a lot of Northeast had it rough. Full count strikeouts. Too many. Yes, too many today. Jersey school might. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if schools were off tomorrow because of this weather. The weather was like really not good. Not good, man. I mean, the sky was gray, dark gray, even in broad daylight. Hmm. What happened to Johnny Breed? I think he just got optioned out. So he's one of the guys who can come up too. But they brought up Randy Vasquez for tomorrow. So If it's broken, nah, usually if you have a broken toe, you don't get put in the boot. You don't get put in the boot for a broken toe. I've broken a couple toes. You don't get a boot, unfortunately. Um, if it's a broken foot, yeah, or torn Achilles, yeah. But usually for a broken toe, especially if it's a big toe, you won't get put in the boot. Yeah, but he might. That's normal. You don't. No. But again, you never know. I hope it's not broken. Yeah, I like to see your power call up too. So the air quality alerts me. We are, too much pollution going on in this country too. So yeah, Cortez has a shoulder strain. 2 weeks of no throw, and then it'll be 2 weeks. He won't be back for like 4 to 6 weeks, Mr. Cortez. It's 2 weeks of no throw, and he's going to build up again, which is another 2 weeks. So it's going to be at least 4 weeks. At least 4 weeks. I don't think it's a mistake, but I do want to see him pitch too, Shraggy. Seriously, did Gardner retire? I don't know if he did officially, but that I don't know. Which division has all 5 teams reached the World Series? Which division? Since 2003? NL East? Tim King? NL East? TJ, because he's been awful. So they're sending him out there to reset, and he's been like pitching worse than Frankie Montez did with the Yankees. So it was that bad, really. Exactly 2 DM, Davey. Yeah, it's a combined effort. The team's got to stay healthy. It's got to be productive. It's a manager's to do. It's a lot of things have to go right. So and going to get into the World Series is not as easy as folks think. That's for sure. They canceled the game of Scranton. Looks better. I would have considered canceling it, but unfortunately, teams don't make the decision. It's the MLB itself and the Players Association who can decide only to postpone a game because of air quality. Teams can't even they can't even call it themselves, which sucks, but it's true. Yeah, Schmidt. Well, this is true too. You can make Schmidt hardly ever gets run support by this team. You're right about that. He needs to get some friggin' run support. So, congratulations early to you, Andrea. All right, happy to have you on here too. Yeah. I would have postponed it today because that was terrible air quality. Seriously. A lot of folks have flamed them for 2, 3 years, Michael. So, don't beat yourself up at all. A lot of fun. It's what happened to a lot of folks. So, and he's giving people reason to get on too. So, in a lot of situations, it's justified. But the fact that people are willing to give him credit when he's getting better, it's a good thing too. So, New York style pizza and New York style bagels, no comparison. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If Georgia were alive, it would have been fixed like that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Could be Frenchie. I mean, could be Estevan, but I mean, Estevan keeps shit in the bed when he comes up here, so I don't really know. It could be Frenchie. Canada is Michael? Are they? Tape on toe. Yeah, I mean it's you do that too. No, toes broken. Generally, it's self healing. Because I've broken my couple different toes in the ball of my feet. Boy from martial arts, and you know, Ryan Weber has UCL strain. Well, thankfully it's not torn, but that's going to be still a nice rehab there, Jonathan. So a tear is generally a Tommy John situation. Jones foot fracture. Yes, Janelle, I know. No, it's not an assumption about the toe fracture. A single toe And usually a big toe, generally, and speaking from experience, and it's not assumptions, it's you generally don't get put in a walking boot with a single broken toe. Sometimes people ask for it, but oops. But Jones foot fractures are not fun. They're not fun. So Aaron Judge has a bruise and a strain of a ligament in his right big toe. Will go on the IL. Really, is that confirmed? Let's see here. Yep, MLB trade rumors. Look at that. Placing Aaron Judge on a 10-day IL. Look at that. Yeah, bruise and ligament sprain in his injured big toe. Okay, it's better than a broken toe. So I'll take that, and I'll take that. uh, and Allen had right hand flexor strain. Yeah, yep. Yes, he did. Donaldson's been pretty solid too. I'm not sure. I mean, they'll probably bring up if they're going to bring up an outfield. It could be Everson Pereira, it could be Elijah Dunham, somebody before Spencer Jones. Spencer Jones only in high A ball, so it'd be very unorthodox for him to bring him up, even though he's murdering the ball. So, yeah, it looked like Anthony. It looked like it was going to be a damn tornado today. I mean, really. And toe injuries do affect balance. They do. Well, hopefully, and Judge is going on the IL now, Ed. It just confirmed it. It's on MLBTradeRumors.com. He's going on the IL. Tarsus versus Minotaurus fracture, probably the difference here. Generally, Jones' foot is on the outside of the foot, right? And generally, surgery is required to repair the bone in that one. So it's a little bit different. Well, it's a lot different than a big toe. I mean, the majority of your foot planting and foot strength is on the inner part of your foot, or where going down the big toe. So, but either way, foot's. I mean, we need our feet. We need them to be healthy to walk and to do stuff. So one way, they suck either way. That's for sure. But T. Drake have a great night too. What's going on, Tim Anderson? Nothing. He was sweeping up the ball and defensively tonight. That's for sure. No, New York had the Gotham 5. Yeah, honestly, it looked like a freaking tornado today. Oh. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what Yankees do here. Let's see now. Hold on a second. If they have already placed him on the IL, let's see. He has a contusion and a sprain of the ligament of his toe head to the IL. No, there's no fracture or break. That's confirmed. He also had a PRP shot during the game today in his foot. And yeah, they're saying regarding Ryan Weber that they're looking at all options ranging from rehab to surgery. So the UCL is a temperamental ligament, the ulnar collateral ligament. So that's a tough one. It really is a tough one. I mean, unfortunately, they won't bring up Dominguez because he's barely hitting 160 or 180 in Double A, Peanut. But it will be exciting to see, right? But he's nowhere near ready. He's barely hitting Double A, unfortunately. Now let's see if there's corresponding moves yet here. No, there's no corresponding move yet. To Judge, Nestor. All right. I'm curious to see what kind of position player. I'm looking at it right now and see what kind of position play they might bring up to replace Aaron Judge. Nothing yet. Okay. What's good, Dev? Yeah, exactly, Gary. The whole team's been on the friggin' IL. I know. No, Judge definitely won't be a Cobra Kai candidate. This is true. This is true, Sunil. He'll get kicked. He'll get torn up by them little boys, man. Tore up, man. uh, well, I don't know, Jay. I mean, I don't know what they think, but I mean, his batting average is not robust, but he's got more clutch hits than most of the guys on the team, Jay. So it's something to keep in mind. I don't really think they care about the extra year team control at this point, but you never know. You know, you never know, man. Everson Pereira could get the call. Yeah, that's what I'm really curious about. George Gracie versus Bruce Lee, who would win there? No idea, Davey. It's a good question. No idea. Because Bruce Lee was good on the ground too. He was good on the ground. John Claude Van Damme versus Chuck Norris. I think Norris would win that one. Yeah. Yeah. Torres, Volpe, Higgy, Cabrera, Hicks, Schmidt, Calhoun, FEF, IKF. It's a lot of guys, man. Yeah, imagine that, Tim King. Imagine that trade. Players to miss the IL. Okay. Well, that's a decent list. We need it to be a longer list, right, Sonia? Imagine that one, Tim King. Yeah. Pereira is on 40 man. Yes, he is. Protecting him from the Rule 5 draft. So, yeah, I mean, the big toe contusion, you got some, still swelling. So, I'm still guessing it's going to be at least 2 weeks. I'm guessing. I mean, the whole 10-day IL, maybe a little bit more, not the easy. They got to reevaluate once he's, thankfully there's no break and stuff like that. So, which you, um, with him not having a break, that's reassuring. But we still need him to have his feet back under him. Soto, Tatis, Yankees with Dominguez, Volpe, Peraza, Beaters. Oh man. Oh man. I'm not sure, Jordan. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Not sure how I feel about Tatis. Not sure how I feel about Tatis. And that's a lot. Dominguez, Volpe, Peraza, Beater. But that's probably what it cost. I mean, they offered Volpe, Dominguez, and Peraza for Soto, and the Nationals turned it down. So they didn't like Volpe and they didn't like Dominguez. And so that's what I mean by I don't know if it's doable. But the Padres may feel differently. Medical, they could, Texas. Toe's a tough one. I mean, it really is a tough one. It's, I hope he gets better quickly. I really do. All right, 51 likes. Let's see if we can get to 60 likes. I'll wrap it up in a little bit too. It's. By the way, Joel, how's my consigliere? Any improvement today? You feeling all right? Shoulder? Yeah, Dev's sleeping, man. Yeah, Schmidt looked good today too. Mm-hmm. I'll give him his due. He's been better recently, so I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's. Uh, yeah. I mean, Schmidt looked good. Herman's looked good too. Like we're surprisingly having good production from guys that we didn't expect to have it from, which is good. We just need Rodon to come back healthy. We need consistency from Severino, and we need Nestor to come back healthy too. So Judge will be out a couple weeks. Not really, Anthony, because it wasn't. I mean, this was an impact thing. He crashed into the wall, so I mean, does he get injured on occasion? Yeah, but I mean, this is a this is a collision injury, so I'm not that concerned, Anthony. The team was winning games before when he was on IL too, so and you know what I mean. William Zaka. I met him soon. He's really cool guy, really cool dude. Muscle atrophy, yeah, and that's what happens. So like we don't have movement, you don't have mobility. Things start to atrophy, then you're gonna have to break through some of that scar tissue and physical therapy. So there'll be some uncomfortable parts of physical therapy, but it's all designed to get your mobility back and the blood flowing in there again, which promotes healing. So keep your head up, Joel. And I'm really happy to hear going to be starting physical therapy because I think that's going to be a good step towards really, really getting you better. So, and keep your head up, my man. Keep your head up, Consul Yeti. I'm doing a whole trade series right now, Anthony. I started with 7 teams. I still have like 5 or 6 more teams. Ideas, trade proposals and trade ideas with certain teams leading into the trade deadline, either at or before it. So take a look at them. I'm not done. I have like 1, 2, 3, maybe 5 or 6 more of these videos that I'm going to do over the next week or so. Severin definitely has to get the legs on him too. Yeah, I mean, the guy. I mean, I feel bad for the guy. This guy can't get a break. Outer worldly talent, and he keeps getting hurt, which sucks. And, I have a video coming out, Sunil, tomorrow morning about Cortez, about a situation. So watch it. Let me know what you think. Give me some insight and your feedback in the comments. I'm really curious to know what you think. Yeah, this weekend's not going to be. I'm going to do the post game. Then I have Jim from Ball Cap Sports coming on, and we're going to do our end of the month episode 3 of State of the Franchise. So I'll do a members stream another night. So, and this Saturday is going to be. I'll recap the game, and then he's going to hop on a few minutes later, and we'll do the State of the Franchises. He'll be doing the Blue Jays, and I'll be doing the Yankees. And boy, do we have a lot to talk about. That one's going to be good. Judge likely out 3 to 6 weeks. Yeah, I think so. Yep. Yeah, Alan. Judge got a PRP, and they definitely cortisone. Yep, freaking literally. So, yeah, yeah. Wasn't he, Joel? Huh? Nice audition for Jolita, right? Mm-hmm. The reason why I mentioned this guy in trade, in a trade proposal. There's a reason why. It's because of that type of stuff. So, and if you can get Bummer, if you can get Garrett Crochet, like controllable reliever through I think 2027. So you have 3 or 4 more years on each one of those guys, or either one of them. So, and that's the bigger piece. Giolito's going to be a free agent, but he'll get a short audition. If the Yankees like him, then they can make a choice at whether they want to extend him, or they can just go right into free agency. Where there's a lot of guys available. Aaron Nola, and there's a bunch of other folks available. So, it's it's worth looking into. That's what I would do. I don't know, Mickey. I wouldn't say they're screwed because a lot of these guys are holding them together. Like the Schmitz and the Hermans and even IKF is showing life in there. So the Yankees keep doing that and keep winning. And I think they'll be okay once guys get back. I mean, oh God, yeah. Cole Calhoun would have come in handy right now, Michael, right? I would sign him right now. Yeah, Michael. That's a great point. Great point. Blake Snell's a free agent too, Steven. Yep. He will be a free agent at the end of the season. Strong arm trade, take Giolito, Bummer for Torres and a prospect. That's something similar to what I proposed. To me, it's a worthwhile and it makes sense. Yeah. What's up, John Blum? What is good, Jigga? Jigga's in the building. What's good, my man? Love that Aaron Rodgers video. I was telling he sent me that video. I told Hector if you put the Chariots of Fire music around it, that theme song while the ball's just going. It reminds me of Lamar Latrell from Revenge of the Nerds when he throws the wobbly javelin. Da, 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 da. Do you remember that, Jigga? Calvin signed with the Dodgers. Damn, already. They can sign Otani in free agency, but I don't. I'd be surprised if they did. But they can. They can. Yeah, Florio might get a shot. I mean, he really might get a shot. Right, Zinger? Man, that Chariots of Fire would make that fire, man. But I loved your reactions too. Great, man. Oh shoot. Nationals lost to the Diamondbacks are on fire, as are the Texas Rangers, and even with DeGrom's injuries. But watch now, the Rangers become a potential trade target for somebody like Shane Bieber because they're missing an ace. They need one. So, and they can give up probably Jack Leiter and some other folks for a Shane Bieber. So it's going to be an interesting moving next couple of weeks. We're heading towards the trade deadline. So it's going to mix the market up. Mark it up. I did like it, Texas. Good interviews. I mean, he's solid, Texas. I mean, he really is all around teammate, leader, player. He is. Yeah, Dominguez won't be coming up anytime soon, Joseph. Unfortunately, he's yeah, he's not ready. 11:15 tonight. Jets even. Oh, nice, Jigga. If I'm up, I'd love to hop on, man. I appreciate that. Talk some Jets, man. Talk some Jets. I don't think DeAndre Hopkins is coming. Oh wait a minute, did he sign with the Patriots today? Did he sign? No, I heard he was going to sign with the Patriots, but that would be fun, Jigga. All right, thanks, man. I will let you know. I will definitely let you know if I'm still up. Yeah, Revenge of the Nerds was the best of all the movies, David. The only part I liked about part two was the opening scene where Lewis sings "Itsy Bitsy Teeny" and then he has that big laugh. That's it. The rest of the movie was terrible. So, unfortunately, Mello, the Cubs extended at Ian Happ. They gave him like a 2 or 3 year extension. So, I doubt they waive it for the stripes now, Mello. Unfortunately, yeah, Texas is on fire. Texas is on fire. Yeah, well, this is true, Davey. If they give up Jack Leiter, I don't think it's true. I think you're right. It's hard to top a trade package like that. But if they want to go for it, they're still in first place by then. They're going to need a guy like Shane Bieber. And again, you could take him, make sure he doesn't go to the Astros, make sure he doesn't go to any other team. So that would be a smart move for the Texas Rangers. Let's get NFE. NFE's in the house. Red Sox decline. I think it's too early. I think it's too early to say that. So Spencer Jones, I can't wait. He's nowhere. Yeah, he's not here yet either, Tom. He's probably a 20, 24, 25 guy. Dominguez, I think, is a 24 guy, in my opinion. But we'll see. He hasn't even caught up to Double A yet, which is unfortunate. Got half like a week, but then he slowed down. So we need him to kind of really ramp things up and force his way on the Triple A. It's exactly what Volpe did after a slow start, and then he had a slow start in Triple A too. You know. Well, they might have to for like if they want any shot of getting Shane Bieber, they're gonna. I can't see them getting Bieber without giving up Leiter. They can't give up Kumar Rocker now because he's gonna have Tommy John. So they announced that last week. You know, nice NFE training, man. Keep getting it done, baby. John, I hope it. If Louis Skill gets a shot, he'll get a shot to be big for us, even in the bullpen for long relief. I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean, it was a tough loss. It was definitely a tough loss. Our bats were just pooped today. Maybe from the Pirates or Polanco. Interesting ideas, Joseph. Interesting. Interesting. Polanco. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Hill was a huge loss. Huge loss. Yeah, I do think Spencer Jones is more polished too, because he spent 3 years at Vanderbilt, which is one of the better college programs out there. So I think his path um, to the majors will be shorter than a lot of other players. Gardner hasn't officially retired yet, Lorenzo, as far as we know. I I mean, I just reinforced my belief that I think he'd be a good trade target for the Yankees, NFA Giolito. I really do. Yeah, jet lag. Yeah. Yeah. Sanchez 300. Yeah, good for him. That's what he does. He'll come to a new team, he'll start hot, and then he'll just cool off and never really heat up again. So I could see him being DFA'd from the Padres in a couple weeks, probably. I hope I'm wrong, but his talent. He definitely has power talent, but that's it. I'd rather have consistency, honestly. Yeah, they just placed Judge on the 10-day IL, Steve. Yep. I think Spencer Jones will be better than Dominguez. I mean, he plays a different position than Volpe, but he's going to. I mean, I think his bat's going to be there for a long time. I think. Same, yes, right? I'm with you there. I think Sanchez will fade again. Mm. Him and Judge in the same outfit. Yeah, man, that'd be freaking awesome, Tom. That would be awesome. Yeah, yes, indeed. And let me wrap it up in a second. Yankees are thin in pitching. Yeah, I mean that's why, like, my trade to today was to get more pitching prospects. Right? Any opportunity, if you see the trades that I put out, there's some kind of pitching involved coming back to the Yankees because they're short on pitching prospects and major league depth. Like now, bullpen, they've lost several guys in the bullpen for injuries. So like, and now Ryan Weber might be out for a while too. So they got to weather that storm too. I mean, they really do. Johnson, Dominguez. Well, they're both corner outfielders, Steven. But yeah, they're different types of players. But yeah, they're both corner outfielders who have played center field, but they're not. They don't project to be long term center fielders. But they're different types of players too. So, but I'm excited that we have both. You too, Anthony. Be safe, man. Be well. Be safe, dude. Graveman is another guy that they might. I mean, it's worth looking into, right, Sean? Yeah, I don't. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why would I send Volpe down and bring Peraza up? I want both of them up here. I mean, it's um, they complement each other. Peraza, I mean, Volpe plays better when Peraza's in the lineup with him when he's on the field with him. So, and Peraza's the best defensive shortstop in the whole entire Yankees organization, minors and majors. So, and that's when I would move Volpe to second and have him at second and then Peraza at short. And we now be the time to do it instead of waiting another year or two to then admit later that if it's a mistake that it didn't work out. I would do it now. Let them maximize it. Peraza is the best defender laterally, both sides, left and right. So we need that player in at the position of shortstop. No, and his arm is much stronger than Volpe's is. Volpe's is an exciting player. Don't get me wrong, but I think he'll be best suited at second base. I think he'd be even better at second. Um, yeah, you might see Bowers in the outfield. That's a good point too, John. He's taller than those two. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Volpe still impacts the game. You could hit 200 or 195 and still be pretty clutch. So it's getting hits a lot of hits at the right time. So and he fights back all the time too, which shows that he fights. And the fact is, Boone said that his development is going to be in the majors. So the chances of him sending him down, I think, are pretty low. No, I don't think it makes sense. Yeah, I mean them. I think it would be better Volpe and Peraza in the field and in the lineup at the same time. Be a better output for the Yankees. And you have Rizzo and either DJ or Donaldson or whatever in the corners, and then you have a very good defensive infield, very good defensive infield. So Volpe's power showing, yeah. Volpe will probably get like 20 home runs, and that's pretty good for a shortstop. So at 21 years old, that's pretty good. You know, yeah, 14 for 14. So he might be like 20 guy or 20 25 guy, something like that. So we'll see, Emilio. Worst dream, we'll see about that. So Volpe, yeah. I mean, I just want him to be involved in the game and be, run the bases, create havoc wherever he can. You know what I mean? So, and I want guys like DJ to drive him over, so that guys like Stanton and Judge and Rizzo can drive him in. So, you know what I mean? It's too early to tell, Emilio. It's too early to tell. And not making the playoffs. Do I think a package with Torres can land us Shane? They're gonna have to add either Dominguez or Peraza, um, and maybe even another prospect to get Shane. I think Mello. I don't think they can get him without Peraza or Dominguez with Torres. Just doesn't mean it won't make sense for them. You know. Mm, I'm not ruling out DJ yet, but he had some struggles this year, Jonathan. That's for damn sure. Towards the day off, I think would be a good idea too. Move them up. Who are you talking about, Tom? Move them up. Who are you talking about? I'm talking about hell of a play third to yeah. Trade for Batu pitching. Yeah, I mean pitching's. I mean, I think inches are on both sides. Ron nine, in my opinion. I would. That's why I would trade Sevi if Rodon comes back healthy. I would trade Sevi for a bat, and then I would trade Torres for a pitcher or starter and a reliever. So a little bit different, but my home run derby participants: Pete Alonso. I got to go back and look. Probably Judge. A couple other folks. Have a great night too, Joe. I'm going to wrap it up in like a minute too. I want Pete Alonso in there, and yeah, yeah, I don't really know. That's a good question, Anthony. I got to look into that. But Joe, get some rest, brother. Recover, man. Dominguez is doing okay. He's heating up a little bit, but he's not heating up enough to have him skip AAA to come from the majors. Dominguez, so I can't see that. I'd be shocked if they did. Yeah, seriously, Sonia. There's some mash. You're the man, Tom Mel. You're the man, my man. Welcome, brother. Max Munch. You mean Max Muncy? You talking about Muncy there? All good, West Coast. Good to have you on. I am wrapping up in a minute, but welcome, West Coast. Always good to have you on. Yeah, he's batting 399 RIS. What a freaking what a season he's having. I mean, Muncy's another one, Jay, worth looking into. Another hazy day in the Marlies, no rain with dry sunshine. Yeah, I mean, I just hope that the air quality is a little bit better tomorrow. So always in a female. Get some rest, brother. I will wrap it up. It's at 48 minutes now. I'm gonna wrap it up at 50, just so everybody knows. He's up to 4-1 now. Unbelievable. Good for him. Good for Arias, man. And he got freaking, Pablo Lopez for him. So trade Sevi Nestor for Luis. And then Lu Torres. Sevi Nestor for Luis. Who are you talking about, Miller? Who's Luis? Jigga, a great night. I will, if I'm still up at 11:15, I'd love to join you, man. No, that trade was ridiculous. Yeah, that trade was ridiculous. Dylan Cease and Luis Robert. That would cost a haul. A haul. I mean, Dylan Cease is worth looking into. That's for sure. Same non-account. I mean, it could be. Could be. Last place Red Sox would be in first place in Central. That just goes to show you how strong the AL East is and how weak the AL Central is. But yeah, Dave, isn't that crazy? You have a great night too, West Coast. All right, we're at 30 seconds. Dela Cruz got called up to. Yeah, good. I don't know much about him, but I did see that, Anthony. It's nice to see when players get called up. So, like when guys get opportunities. There's a lot of them. I think a lot of guys will start to get called up now too. So, but let me wrap this up, gang. I want to thank you all for coming on. Unfortunately, the Yankees lost 3-2. but Clark Schmidt was a bright spot. IKF again, bright spot. So Canadian barbecue shit. Exactly, Sunil. They don't know how to barbecue, man. Shoot. But oh man. But have a great night, everybody. Peace and love to all yous. And Joel, keep taking it on shoulder. The King of Texas. Thank you all for everybody coming on. Appreciate you. If any news comes out, you'll get it one way or another, whether it be a regular video or short or something. So, especially when they make the corresponding roster move for Aaron Judge. Have a great night, gang. Talk to y'all later. All right.